All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, and glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakadash. Double honor to all the elders and apostles of GMS that taught me this truth. Peace and shalom to my fellow Akim that are pushing this truth with honesty and sincerity. Shalom, shalom to the hopeful elect. Yahweh being the Heavenly Father, who the Word ignorantly calls Lord or God. Yahweh Shai being his only begotten Son, who the Word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Those are the true names in ancient and Paleo Hebrew, which is known as the Lashawan Kodash. Bahashem is in the name of. Rakah Kadash is Holy Spirit, literally translated Spirit Holy, man. And that gives us the wherewithal, the knowledge and understandings of these scriptures, and to see the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's work, man, in these times. Okay. And what this video is going into right now, what you're going to see is more draconian rule. Okay. Coming down as a lamb, speaking as a dragon. Okay. What do we have here? We have the FDA approving the mandate. Okay. And so now you understand by now that we have to talk in code because algorithms and such things are being picked up, and they're banning and blocking brothers' videos because we're just getting in that time, man. The famine of the word, the silencing of the man of the Lord, because ultimately what's happened is the skirt has been lifted up on this man, okay? And that man is the so-called white man, which is the biblical Edomite, all right? The devil, which means diabolos or deceiver of the scriptures, man, okay? Adversary to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, who does his bidding on the left hand side, man. And now they're coming after your children, man. All right. Again, this is part of the agenda that they're pushing. All right. So what's going to be next? Okay. In November, employees or companies that have over 100 or more employees are supposed to either fire or let go, or have them do weekly testing for this mandate, man. Okay. And so what are they going to do for the children? Are they going to require weekly testing for them, or are they going to be drawn out of school or whatnot, And man, look, it's hard to sit and think, and without worrying. But, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai didn't give us fear, man. The thought does cross through your mind. The thought does cross through your mind. But at the end of the day, you have to remember and have to hold on to that. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to look out for you and your household if it be his will, man. All right. And I pray to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to put the spirit on me to withstand anything that comes my way, man. Okay. And so it's getting serious because they're getting ready to come after the kids, man. And we're just going to get into this short video going into that.
Now within arm's reach, a COVID vaccine for millions of children across the country. An FDA advisory panel recommending the approval of Pfizer's kid-sized doses for children 5 to 11.
At this moment, based on the totality of the evidence, the benefits do outweigh the risks.
A major reason, Pfizer data showing a more than 90% success rate of shielding kids that age from symptomatic infection. The announcement, welcome news to some parents.
If we can get, as many of the kids vaccinated as adults, we can get a lot closer to get back to a normal way of life.
Final sign-off from the FDA and CDC could come in a matter of days.
FDA and CDC final write-off, final approval could come in a matter of a few days. And so a brother in the chat had posted this picture, man. Okay, this picture. It says Scott Gillette on the left hand is former FDA commissioner in charge of regularizing Pfizer. On the right is a current member of the board of directors of Pfizer. Okay. And we see right here, FDA, Stephen Hahn. On the left side is the former FDA commissioner in charge of regulating Moderna. On the right is the current chief medical officer of Flagship Pioneering, the venture capital firm behind Moderna. All right. Reuters, James C. Smith on the left is CEO of Reuters, in charge of informing people about the mandate. Okay. And the Jimmy Juice. Okay. On the right is a current member of the board of directors of Pfizer, Anthony Fugazi, because sometimes you say his name. they flag you. On the left is NIAID director under the National Institutes of Health. On the right is a founder of bioweapons research on gain of function in bat. You see the word at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Okay, and also not to mention that this man's wife, Tony's wife, is head of the NIH. Okay, and so you see, this is just bullshit. You have people that work for the FDA on the boards of these different companies. So of course these things and these mandates are going to get pushed. You don't stand the chance. All right. Ultimately, again, at the end of the day, it's through the spirit of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Shai, but you don't stand the chance. And this is why we have to have the scriptures and pray, man. All right, that we are taken away from these things. Let me see here. This is Psalm 64. Psalm 64, I'll start at 1. The chief musician, a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of thy enemy. And that's what we're doing, man. All right, we're constantly praying that the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai does not give us into the hands of this judgment that's coming up, man, with the 2/3, okay? Ultimately into the hands of Esau Edom, okay? Verse 2, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. All right, the workers of iniquity, man, iniquity, the wicked, okay? The secret counsel, the FDA, the Pfizer group, okay? The quote unquote Illuminati. All right, I forgot. I mean, so many different names. These rich elite families. Okay, the Treaty of Rome, the Circle of Rome. Man, the Bilderberg groups. Just things that I've kind of gotten out of because I used to be real big into these like secret councils and these hidden groups before I got into the truth. But since I got into the truth, I haven't really been into those things. I used to know all of, I think it's called the Council of Rome as well. I used to know all about these different type of high elite groups, the IMF. We're at camp and the brothers do have a chart that does have the secret councils, different names on there, man. What is the group often where they go in San Francisco? It's slipping my mind, man. Like Skull and Bones. It's slipping my mind. But anyway, man, this is what we have to pray from. Okay, praying from, as the elder Yahshua always says, the priesthood on the left hand side, and that priesthood on the left hand side under the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, because the Lord is a perfect balance, has been dominating the world, man. And now wickedness has proceeded and gotten up to the heavens and is out of control and is out of hand now. And so because the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is that balance, he's going to come and move that out of the world, man. Okay, so we have to pray that the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai hides his elect from the secret council. Okay, verse 3, who whet their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, mandates. Okay, their bitter words are behind their legislations, man, their bills, their acts, their mandates. Okay, getting on TV, using all types of propaganda and witchcraft, demonizing you Latinos, Native Americans, and Negroes. Because remember, you were at the forefront of those who did not want to take this thing. Okay, so and it stopped for a while, but it's going to continue to rear its ugly head. Now, see, I haven't really been hearing a whole bunch of about outbreaks and spikes, even though that's still continuing. A lot of football, a lot of basketball has got you niggas blinded and tuned out. Okay, but there's no let up from this man. This man is not going to let up. His system, his new world order that he's getting ready to push out is coming full fledged, man. And only the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai will be able to save you, man. Okay, let me see. Verse 4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. There's no fear. They don't care. All right. They've been rape, robbery, and murdering the lowest chosen people for centuries, man. Okay. And now this is the final straw, which they want that digital complete owner and control over the people, man. Okay. And they don't think about the lighter end. All right. Verse 5, they encourage themselves in an evil manner. They consume of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? All right. And you can be fired from your job for not taking this. What's going to happen? CPS or whatever can come after your kids if you don't take this. You know what I'm saying? Medical exemptions are thrown out of the window and all sorts of things, man. All right. This is how this man works through craftiness, witchcraft, paperwork, and deceitfulness, man, laying a snare for you. Hell, you can't even bring up any articles, anything to talk about this stuff, man. All right. And we use code words to maneuver and loop around these different types of algorithm. And there was a brother coming out last week, or actually a few weeks ago, saying that YouTube is going back in and they're redoing the algorithm because they understand that people are still making videos about this stuff, man. Okay. Which is why brothers are going to other platforms. All right. This video will also be on BitChute. I'm trying to figure out how to link the article or link my BitChute channel in there. And if I remember, I'll do it in the description box, you know. So for the few watchers that I do have on this channel, you know, because my other channel, Obadiah's Judgment, which that's my BitChute name, Obadiah's Judgment, you know, I had a lot more viewers, you know, but it's not about viewers, you know, because the elect are going to see it, you know, the elect are going to see it, but doing a little rambling, Salakia. Verse 6, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both their inward thought of every one of them, and their heart is deep. Their mind is deep on wickedness and craftiness, man, and lies, deceit, and treachery. Okay. But God should shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly they shall be wounded. All right. And that's a spiritual arrow and a physical arrow. Okay. Which is going to be the thermonuclear missiles, man. Okay. The Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to come and make things right, man. All right. So they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And you have a lot of different people coming out going against these damn things. So we don't need even watch any more of that video. Here's an article from Natural News, and we're gonna get into it a little bit. So like, let me get out of this. There we go. So let's see. All right, let's see if it'll let us pull it up. It's looking kind of. All right, it says situation update. FDA endorses murderous atrocities against children. God's wrath will show no mercy. And you know what? The Lord Yahweh Shai's wrath will not show any mercy, man. Okay? Will not show any mercy. And we're going to get that in Ezekiel the 9th chapter, okay? It says, in a 17-0 decision, an FDA committee has codified medical atrocities against innocent children across America by voting to approve emergency use of the mandate in ages 5 to 11. And we just seen that video of them debating on it, which that video was, I think maybe a day or two old. Okay. Important, there is no medical need for children aged 5 to 11 to take the mandate or the jigger juice at all, given that their mortality rate, COVID infections, is nearly zero. Based on the near zero mortality rate, and I just said it, based on their nearly zero mortality rate, there is no benefit that can be offered by the mandate, only risk. And these mandates are incredibly risky, having already, you see the word, had already demised an estimated 250,000 Americans so far and counting. This means the FDA panel members, by approving this deadly mandate for children, are carrying out medical genocide against innocent children on a scale never even imagined by the Third Reich medical experiments, Dr. Joseph Mengele. The White House now plans to assault 28 million children with violence, and the mass slaughter of innocents is being carried out like clockwork. The only question remains, will the slaughter of innocent children finally be enough to awaken America to the genocide of evil Big Pharma and its captured regulators like the FDA? And, but you have some people that are going with the program and just don't seem to understand what the hell is going on, man. But ultimately, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is on them, man. And the Lord has a lot of people here on earth to receive the judgment, man. We're just in those times, okay? Let me see. This is Ezekiel 9, and I'll start at 6. Salakia 9 and 6. It says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark. Okay, and that word mark is at the wall. All right, it was exemption from judgment, man. Okay, those that have the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right, because even back then, okay, this is going back into ancient Israel, rather, all right, during the time of Ezekiel, and the angels were sent down to put a slaughter on the people for worshiping. Okay, worshiping the idols. All right. And so the Lord Yahweh Shemaiah's judgment still remains, man. Still remains. Okay. He's always had a remnant that he's dealt with, man. And so how much more for in these times? Okay. So it says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. And we have ancient men that, that people that know they're Israelites, okay, people that call on the name of the Lord Yahweh Shemaiah Shai, but telling you to go ahead and dance and take this jigger juice, man. All right, so the Lord Yahweh Shemaiah Shai says, start at the sanctuary, start at the house, man. Okay, and work his way on down and slaughter. All right, you heathen as well are going to get in and get a piece of this, man. Okay, like we said, the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is a great balance, man. All right, the King of terrors, man, and he's getting ready to let terror reign here on America through draconian rule, man. Period. All right. Let me see here. We all know this is Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy, for it's like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Now, why the hell will we trust these people, man? All right. Under this man's rule, cancer has run amok. Diabetes, high blood pressure has run amok. Everyone is constantly sick. Here it is, summertime, and you can't even breathe out of both damn nostrils. Chemtrails, GMO foods, and now you got the mandate, man. Okay. Let me see here. Verse 16, an enemy speaks sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If an adversary come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. So, you niggas have been at the bottom of the barrel for so long. And it's been because of this man and his system. Now he's coming out to help you. Now he has the answer to the question, man. The answer to the problem, man. All right. You never trust anyone like that. The scriptures, the Lord Yahweh Shemaiah Shai's word said, never trust them, man. Okay. So that's pretty much it for this lesson, man. Hopefully it was edifying. We're just gonna no. Salakia. I do want to get into this. Man, because again, we understand that it's different when they come after our kids, man. We understand when it's different when they come after our kids, but the Lord Yahweh Shemaiah Shai is not going to put us It's not going to put more than we can bear, man. All right. We're going to be tried. All right. And this is Sirach 2. And I started one that says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart all right and consistently endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble, because the time of trouble is getting ready to come. Shortage containers. All right. No work. All right. No food. Okay. Making the mandates for ages 5 to 11. And then what they're going to do, they're going to go lower with the babies. All right. So we're getting ready to come into the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mightest be increased at thy last end. And that's what's going to happen to the elect. We will be increased, man. Okay. The Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is going to look out for his chosen, man. He's promised that, man. Okay. Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. And that's what we got to do, man. All right. Because we're going to be humbled during these times, this tribulation, man, the evil times. You're going to go through a humbling, man. Okay. But the reward is great, man. The reward is a lifetime of salvation, man. Okay. A lifetime of rulership. Okay. A lifetime of righteousness, man. All right. Verse 5, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Just like Meshach, Israel, and Abednego, man. All right. They were all tried, man. Okay. And they stood in the furnace, and the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai guided them, man. All right. He guided them. Okay. Verse 6, believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way all right and trust in him. And that's what the elect will do. So it's not even about debates and going back and forth with niggas. Oh, the Bible is this. And look, if they ain't got it by now, nigga, it's too late. It's all good, bro. It's all good. That just makes it one less number for us to worry about, man. 144,000. Okay. And the 1/3, man. That just makes it less for us to worry about. So it's all good, man. We don't care. Scriptures say, let not the incredulity of thee trouble thee. All right. And that goes into non-believers. So it's all good, niggas. It's all good. All right. Let me see here. Verse 7, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his miracle. So like his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fail. And we are waiting for his mercy. Okay. Verse 9, ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. And that's what we're working on to achieve, man. Okay. Walking through that straight gate, man. All right. And these difficult times, and them coming after your kids, and them kicking down your doors, and them not trying to force the karagma on you. That's going to be part of that straight gate, man. All right. Verse 9, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? That called upon him in truth and in sincerity, man. Okay. And that name, Yahweh, okay, why Yahweh Shai is going to be what's going to save you in these last days, man. All right. And we'll get that out of Proverbs 18 and 10, and we'll close it out, man. Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous, the elect, runneth into it and is safe, man. So and that's what we putting all our baskets and eggs in, man, for the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai to come get us out this place, man. All right, I'm over it, man. You know, I'm over it. Brothers still, you know, do things in their downtime, but I'm sick of the attitude of the women. I'm sick of the attitude of these silly ass Negroes, man. Emotional and insensitive. Everybody hard, everybody a thug or a gangster. And we're going to see if you're going to continue that, man, when these troops are on the streets, when your ass ain't got nothing to eat. Okay. When you can't work, we're going to see who the tough guys are, man. You know, and it's all good, man. So hopefully the lesson was edifying, man. Shalom.